Do you want to speak English fluently, confidently, and naturally, just like a native speaker? Then stop memorizing boring grammar rules. In today's video, you're going to train your brain and tongue together using one of the most powerful techniques in language learning, shadowing. It's simple, it's effective, and it actually works. If you're serious about improving your English speaking skills, then stay with me, because this might be the video that changes the way you learn forever. Let's begin with a morning routine. I will say the sentence, then pause, and you repeat it. Are you ready? Let's begin. I wake up at 7 in the morning. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I get dressed for the day. I make a cup of tea. I eat my breakfast. I check my phone. I leave the house. I go to work by bus. I arrive at the office at 9 o'clock. I start my work. I reply to emails. I talk to my colleagues. I attend a meeting. I take a short break. I eat lunch at my desk. I finish my work by the office. I walk to the bus stop. I go home. I relax on the sofa. I watch a movie. I cook dinner. I eat with my family. I wash the dishes. I take a shower. I read a book. I go to bed at 10. Now, let's go back and practice the same sentences with a little more speed and flow. Repeat after me again. I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I get dressed. I make tea. I eat breakfast. I check my phone. I leave the house. I take the bus to work. I reach the office at 9. I start working. I answer emails. I talk with co-workers. I join a meeting. I take a break. I eat lunch. I go back to work. I finish at 5. I leave the office. I take the bus home. I relax. I watch a movie. I cook dinner. I eat with my family. I wash dishes. I shower. I read a book. I sleep at 10. Now that we've practiced the daily routine, let's try some real-life conversations that you might hear or use in your day. Repeat after me and try to feel the rhythm of how people talk in real situations. Hi, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. What about you? I'm good, just a bit tired. Did you sleep late? Yes, I was watching a movie. Which movie did you watch? I watched a comedy. That sounds fun. It was really funny. I laughed a lot. Maybe I'll watch it too. You should. It's worth it. Let's try another one. Hey, are you free this weekend? I think so. Why? Want to go to the mall? Sure, what time? Maybe around 3. Sounds good. Should we take the bus or drive? Let's take the bus. Okay, see you on Saturday. See you then. Shadowing short conversations like this helps you practice the back and forth nature of English. It also helps you learn common expressions and questions that you'll need in real life. Let's do another one. Hello, I'd like to order a coffee. Sure. What kind of coffee would you like? 1 cappuccino, please. Would you like it hot or iced? Hot, please. Would you like sugar? No sugar, thank you. Okay, your total is $4. Here you go. Thank you, your coffee will be ready soon. Now, we'll practice a conversation at the supermarket. Excuse me? Where can I find the milk? Aisle 5, on the right. Thank you. Do you sell fresh bread? Yes, it's near the front. Great, I'll take 1 loaf. Would you like a bag? Yes, please. That'll be $6. Here you go. Have a nice day. You too. Now let's add shadowing practice with more natural speed and tone. Try to keep up as best as you can. Remember, the goal is not perfection. It's to train your mouth and ears to work together. So let's try again. I wake up. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I get dressed. I make some tea. I eat breakfast. I check my messages. I leave home. I go to work. I talk to coworkers. I write emails. I take lunch. I finish work. I come home. I relax. I watch a show. I make dinner. I eat with my family. I clean the kitchen. I take a shower. I go to bed. Let's do one more round with more emotion. Listen carefully and repeat. Hey, how's it going? Pretty good, you? Not bad, just tired. Long day? Yeah, lots of meetings. Same here. Want to grab a coffee later? Sure, I'd love that. Practicing emotional tone is important too. In real life, we don't speak like robots. We show feelings through our voice: excitement, tiredness, happiness, surprise. Shadowing helps you learn how to sound more natural by copying real expressions with emotion. Now let's go into a mini story. I'll tell you a short story, and you'll repeat each sentence after me. Ready? Okay. Sarah is a college student. She lives in New York. Every morning she wakes up at 6. She goes for a run in the park. Then she takes a shower. She makes oatmeal for breakfast. She catches the subway to her university. She attends her classes. She takes notes. She meets her friends at lunch. They talk and laugh. After class, she studies in the library. She returns home at 6. She cooks pasta for dinner. She watches a documentary. She goes to bed early. That's Sarah's day. Now, let's shadow the story again, with fewer pauses and more flow. Sarah's a student in New York. She wakes up early and runs in the park. She showers, eats oatmeal, and takes the subway. She attends class, meets friends, and studies. She goes home, eats dinner, watches TV, and sleeps. Short stories like these help you practice long sentences and daily vocabulary. They also help you remember natural sentence patterns. Let's do another short routine with a new character. Now, let's continue our shadowing practice with another short story. This time we'll follow a young man named Jason, who works as a delivery driver. Repeat after me and try to keep your voice as natural as possible. Jason wakes up at 6:30 every morning. He turns off his alarm. He stretches and yawns. He takes a quick shower. He puts on his uniform. He eats toast and drinks coffee. He checks his delivery schedule on his phone. He grabs his keys and heads to his van. He starts his engine. He drives to the warehouse. He picks up the packages for the day. He loads them carefully into his van. He checks his delivery route. He puts on his seatbelt and starts driving. He listens to the radio as he drives. He delivers packages to houses and offices. He greets customers politely. He sometimes chats for a minute. He takes photos as proof of delivery. He eats lunch at a food truck. He continues with his deliveries until 5 p.m. He returns the van to the warehouse. He signs out for the day. He drives his car home. He takes a shower and relaxes. He eats dinner with his parents. He watches a TV show. He goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Now, let's repeat Jason's routine more fluently. Jason wakes up early. He gets ready quickly. He checks his schedule. He grabs his keys. He goes to the warehouse. He loads his packages. He checks his route. He starts delivering. He greets people. He takes photos. He eats lunch. He finishes his deliveries. He signs out. He goes home. He relaxes. He eats dinner. He goes to bed. Shadowing helps you memorize common sentence structures naturally. Now let's work on some practice dialogues. These will help you respond to everyday questions and get used to short conversations. Repeat after me. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 6:30. Do you eat breakfast every day? Yes, I usually eat toast and eggs. What do you do after breakfast? I get ready for work and check my schedule. How do you get to work? I drive my van. What do you do at work? I deliver packages. When do you take lunch? Around 1 p.m. Where do you eat? Usually at a food truck. What time do you finish work? I finish around 5. What do you do in the evening? I relax, eat dinner, and watch TV. These simple questions and answers are the foundation of conversation. Shadow them with me one more time with speed and rhythm. What time do you wake up? 6:30. Do you eat breakfast? Yes, toast and eggs. What do you do after? Get ready and check my schedule. How do you go to work? I drive. What do you do at work? Deliver packages. When do you eat? At 1 o'clock. Where? At a food truck. When do you finish? Around 5. What do you do in the evening? Relax, eat, and watch TV. Now let's practice a different scene at the train station. You'll hear natural dialogue between two people. Repeat each line after me. Excuse me? Does this train go to Central Station? Yes, it does. What time does it arrive? Around 10:45. Thank you. You're welcome. Safe travels. Let's do it again with emotion and fluency. Excuse me. Does this train go to Central? Yes, it does. What time does it get there? Around 10:45. Thanks. Is this the right platform? Yes, it is. Perfect. Thanks again. No problem. Safe travels. Shadowing with emotion helps you sound more like a native speaker. Now let's try a short exercise in the grocery store. I'll say the conversation. You repeat after me. Hi, can I help you find something? Yes, I'm looking for rice. It's in aisle 3. Thank you. Do you also have almond milk? Yes, it's in the dairy section. Great, I'll go check. Let me know if you need anything else. Thanks, I will. Let's try one more time, but faster. Hi, need help? Yeah, where's the rice? Aisle 3. Thanks. Got almond milk? Dairy section. Great, thanks. Anytime. You're doing great so far. Let's move into a new mini story to continue our shadowing practice. This one is about a girl named Laya who works at a bookstore. Laya starts her day at 8 a.m. She walks to the bookstore from her apartment. She enjoys the fresh morning air. When she arrives, she unlocks the door and turns on the lights. She checks the cash register. She arranges new books on the shelves. She sweeps the floor and prepares the reading area. Customers begin arriving at 9. She helps them find books. She recommends new arrivals. She rings up purchases at the counter. She answers phone calls. She takes a break at noon. She eats a sandwich and drinks iced tea. After lunch, she restocks books. She checks the inventory list. She chats with a regular customer about mystery novels. She writes a small book review to post on the store board. At 6 p.m., she closes the register. She counts the cash. She turns off the lights and locks the door. She walks home, tired but happy. Now repeat Laya's day with me in smoother sentences. Laya walks to work. She opens the bookstore. She sets things up. Customers come in. She helps them. She sells books. She takes a break. She eats lunch. She restocks shelves. She chats with customers. She closes the shop. She walks home. Many stories like this help you think in full sentences. They also give you context, which makes learning easier. Let's finish this part with a few more shadowing questions and answers. What does Laya do? She works at a bookstore. What time does she start? At 8 a.m. How does she go to work? She walks. What does she do in the morning? She prepares the store. What does she do at lunch? She eats and takes a break. What time does she go home? At 6 p.m. Now repeat those again with rhythm. What's her job? Bookstore clerk. When does she start? 8 a.m. How does she go? She walks. What's her morning like? Busy? What about lunch? Eats a sandwich. What time? 6 p.m. You're making excellent progress. Keep your voice relaxed and confident as you shadow. You're not just learning words, you're building speaking habits that will stay with you. The more you do it, the more natural English will feel. Let's continue our shadowing journey with a new story, this time about a woman named Emma who works in a hospital as a nurse. You'll repeat each sentence after me, and we'll focus on fluency, pronunciation, and natural sentence flow. Emma wakes up at 5 a.m. She takes a quick shower. She puts on her uniform. She eats a small breakfast. She packs her lunch. She leaves her apartment at 6. She drives to the hospital. She arrives by 6:30. She greets the receptionist. She checks the patient list. She walks into the ward. She greets the patients with a smile. She checks their vital signs. She gives them medicine. She listens to their needs. She speaks to the doctor. She updates patient charts. She helps with small procedures. She assists in emergencies. She eats lunch in the break room. She takes a short rest. She goes back to work. She helps more patients. She speaks kindly and calmly. Her shift ends at 6 p.m. She hands over her report. She changes her clothes. She drives home. She takes a shower. She eats dinner. She watches a cooking show. She goes to bed early. Now, let's do the same routine with smoother flow. Emma wakes up early. She showers and gets ready. She eats a small meal. She packs lunch. She drives to work. She checks her patient list. She walks through the ward. She greets everyone kindly. She gives medicine. She updates charts. She helps with care. She takes a break. She goes back to work. She finishes by 6. She drives home. She relaxes. She eats. She sleeps early. Let's do a small Q&A shadowing practice from Emma's routine. What does Emma do? She's a nurse. What time does she wake up? At 5 a.m. How does she go to work? She drives. Where does she work? At a hospital. What does she do there? She helps patients. What time does her shift end? At 6 p.m. What does she do after work? She eats and relax. By foot. Thank you so much. Any time. Now, again, but faster. Can you help me? What's the street? Maple. Go straight, then left. Is it far? 5 minutes. Thanks. No problem. These little exchanges happen every day, so shadowing them helps you feel prepared. Now let's do a restaurant scenario again, but this time with friends. Hi, what are you going to order? I think I'll get the burger. Sounds good. I might try the pasta. Are you getting a drink? Maybe a lemonade? Same here. Let's share fries. Okay, I'll order at the counter. Sure, I'll grab a table. Thanks. Let's try that again, but more naturally. Hey, what are you getting? Burger, I think. Nice. I'll try the pasta. Drink? Maybe lemonade? Me too. Share fries? Sure, I'll order. All right, I'll grab a seat. Now we'll do a practice for shopping conversations. Repeat after me. Hello, can I help you? Yes. I'm looking for a jacket. What size? Medium, please. We have these colors, black, blue, and green. I'll try the black one. Sure, the fitting room is over there. Thank you. It fits well. I'll take it. Great. That'll be $40. Here you go. Thank you. Have a nice day. Now again, naturally. Hi, need help? Yeah, looking for a jacket. What size? Medium? Colors? Black, blue, green. I'll try black. Fitting rooms there. Thanks. Fits well. I'll buy it. $40. Here you go. Thanks. Have a good day. Great job keeping up. Now let's practice asking for directions in different places. Repeat after me. Excuse me, where's the nearest pharmacy? Go straight and turn right. It's next to the bank. Thank you. Is it open now? Yes, it's open until 9. Thanks again. You're welcome. Let's try again quickly. Excuse me, pharmacy? Go straight, right next to the bank. Open now? Yes, till 9. Thanks. Welcome. You're getting smoother already. Let's move to talking about hobbies. Repeat after me. What do you like to do in your free time? I love reading books. That's nice. What kind of books? Mostly mystery novels. Do you also like movies? Yes, I watch movies on weekends. What kind of movies? Action and comedy. Me too. That's awesome. Now repeat naturally. What do you do for fun? I read. Cool. What books? Mystery. Watch movies? Yep. Weekends. What type? Action and comedy. Same here. Awesome. Practicing shadowing with hobbies helps you talk about your interests comfortably. Now let's do a daily planner. Repeat after me. What's your plan for today? I have a meeting at 10, lunch with a friend at 1, gym at 5, and study time at 7. Sounds like a busy day. Yeah, but I like staying active. That's great. Now, naturally, plan today. Meeting at 10, lunch at 1, gym at 5, study at 7. Busy day? Yeah, keeps me going. Good for you. Let's now shadow another mini story about two friends planning a trip. Repeat after me. Anna and Lily are best friends. They want to take a short trip together. They look at different destinations online. They choose to visit a small beach town. They book a hotel for 2 nights. They pack their bags and bring sunscreen. They take a train early in the morning. When they arrive, they check into the hotel. They walk to the beach and swim. They eat seafood at a local restaurant. They take lots of photos. They talk and laugh all day. They buy small souvenirs. They relax by the water. They watch the sunset. They return to the hotel, tired but happy. Now again, with Fluency, Anna and Lily plan a trip. They choose a beach town, book a hotel, pack, and leave early. They swim, eat seafood, take photos, laugh, and relax. They buy souvenirs and enjoy the sunset. They go to bed smiling. Short stories like this help build your understanding of flow and timing in English. We'll now go into a new round of common daily expressions to shadow. Repeat each one with feeling and rhythm. Good morning. How did you sleep? Not bad. Thanks. And you? Pretty well, thanks. Want some coffee? Yes, please. Here you go. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. Have a good day. You too. Let's do one more quick dialogue at the train station. Repeat after me. Excuse me, does this train stop at Riverdale? Yes, it does. How long does it take? About 45 minutes. Do I need a ticket in advance? Yes, you can buy it at the machine. Thanks a lot. No problem. Let's try again naturally. Excuse me, train to Riverdale? Yes. How long? 45 minutes. Need ticket? Yes, buy at machine. Thanks. No problem. Great job. Now let's practice describing your routine in short answers. Repeat after me. What time do you get up? Around 7. What do you eat for breakfast? Cereal and fruit. How do you get to work? I drive. What do you do at work? Answer emails and attend meetings. What do you do after work? Cook dinner and relax. When do you sleep? Around 10. Now again, but faster. Get up? 7. Breakfast? Cereal? Drive to work? Yes. Job? Emails and meetings? Evening? Cook and relax. Sleep? Tarde. Awesome! You're keeping up very well. Now, let's do a day in the life story for a man named Sam. Sam is a taxi driver in a big city. He wakes up at 5:30. He drinks coffee and reads the news. He leaves home at 6. He picks up his first passenger at 6:15. He drives people all around the city. He enjoys meeting new people and listening to music. He stops for lunch at a small cafe. He continues driving until 4 o'clock. He goes home, eats dinner, and watches TV. He sometimes reads a book before bed. He sleeps at 9:30. Now again with less pause. Sam is a taxi driver. He wakes early, drinks coffee, and drives all day. He likes meeting people, stops for lunch, works until 4, eats dinner, and relaxes. Goes to bed by 9:30. Let's do questions about Sam. What does Sam do? Drives a taxi. When does he start? 6 a.m. What does he like? Music and people. When does he eat lunch? Midday. When does he stop work? 4 p.m. What does he do after dinner? Watches TV and reads. When does he sleep? 9:30. Great job. Next, let's do another mini story about a girl named Mia who loves animals. Mia is 14 years old. She lives with her parents and younger brother. She has a dog and 2 cats. Every morning, she feeds her pets and cleans their bowls. She walks her dog around the block. She plays with the cats before going to school. After school, she gives them snacks. She brushes their fur. On weekends, she helps at the animal shelter. She cleans cages and feeds the puppies. She dreams of becoming a vet. Now again with Flo. Mia is 14. She has a dog and 2 cats. She feeds and plays with them every day. She helps at the shelter on weekends. She wants to be a vet. Let's shadow some questions from Mia's story. How old is Mia? 14. How many pets does she have? 3. What does she do in the morning? Feeds and walks them. What does she do after school? Gives snacks, brushes fur. What does she do on weekends? Helps at the shelter. What's her dream? To be a vet. Repeat again. Short form. Age? 14. Pets? 3. Morning? Feed? Walk? After school? Snack? Brush? Weekend? Shelter? Dream? Veterinarian? Keep practicing these everyday stories and questions. They help you learn real English that people use daily. Now let's go into another daily scenario. Repeat after me. Hi, do you need any help? Yes, I'm looking for a phone charger. What kind of phone? iPhone. Here it is. Do you need a cable too? Yes, please. It's right next to the charger. How much for both? $25. I'll take them. Would you like a bag? Yes, thank you. Here you go. Have a nice day. Now again with more rhythm. Help you need? Yes, phone charger. iPhone? Here. Cable too? Yes, right here. How much? $25. I'll take it. Need a bag? Yes, thanks. Here you go. Have a good day. You too. Let's do another story about a man named Omar who works at a hotel. Omar works at a hotel as a receptionist. He starts his shift at 3 p.m. He wears a suit and name tag. He greets guests with a smile. He checks them in and gives room keys. He answers phone calls and solves problems. He sometimes helps with luggage. He speaks English, Spanish, and Arabic. He takes a short dinner break at 7. He finishes work at 11 p.m. and takes the bus home. Now repeat with flow. Omar works at a hotel. He checks in guests and answers calls. He helps with bags, speaks 3 languages, eats dinner, and ends his shift at 11. Let's go over quick questions about Omar's day. What does Omar do? Hotel receptionist. When does he start? 3 p.m. What does he wear? Suit and tag. What languages does he speak? English, Spanish, Arabic? When does he eat dinner? 7 p.m. When does he finish work? 11 p.m. How does he go home? By bus. Repeat again. Job, hotel, time, third outfit, suit, languages, 3, dinner, Yedinchi end, 11th, go home, by bus. Amazing job. You're building strong habits by repeating natural English sentences. Let's continue with a few short role plays. Next situation. At the pharmacy. Repeat after me. Hello, how can I help you? I need something for a headache. Do you have any allergies? Number. Are you taking any other medicine? Number. Okay, try these tablets. Take one every 6 hours, thank you. You're welcome. Now with more flow. Hi, need help? Yes, headache. Medicine? Any allergies? Number other meds? Number. Take this one every 6 hours. Thanks. Welcome. Next situation. Asking for help at a hotel. Excuse me, my room key isn't working. Can I see your room number? Yes, it's 502. One moment, I'll reset your key. Thank you. Try it now. Let me know if it works. Okay, thank you. Now faster. Excuse me, key issue. Room 502. Resetting now. Try again. Thanks. Okay, you're welcome. You're doing amazing. These everyday phrases help you speak naturally. Let's do another mini story about a man named David who works at a cafe. David is 28 years old. He's a barista. He wakes up at 5 a.m. He rides his bike to work. He opens the cafe and starts the coffee machines. He bakes muffins and arranges the tables. Customers arrive at 7. He takes orders, makes drinks, and chats with regulars. He enjoys making latte art. He eats a snack during his break at 11. He finishes work at 2 p.m. and goes to the gym. After the gym, he reads or takes a nap. He cooks dinner and watches a movie at night. Now with smoother rhythm. David is 28. He works at a cafe. He bikes to work and makes coffee. He serves customers and chats with them. He finishes at 2 and goes to the gym. Then he eats, rests, and watches a movie. Now, let's practice short questions about David. How old is David? 28. What does he do? Barista. What time does he wake up? 5 a.m. How does he go to work? Bike. What time do customers arrive? 7 a.m. What does he do after work? Gym and relax. What does he do at night? Dinner and movie. Now, short form. Age, 28th. Job, barista. Wake, 5. Commute, bike. Customers, 7. After, gym, night. Dinner, movie. Now let's move into an airport scenario. Repeat after me. Good morning. Where are you flying today? To Los Angeles? May I see your passport? Here it is. Do you have any bags? Yes, one to check and one carry-on. Please place your bag on the scale. Okay, your bag is within the limit. Here's your boarding pass. Thank you. Now again, faster. Morning. Where to? LA passport, please. Here you go. Bags, one check, one carry-on. Bag okay? Within limit. Here's pass. Thanks. Let's keep going with a phone call scenario. Hi, this is Emily from the dentist's office. Hi, how can I help you? I'm calling to confirm your appointment for tomorrow at 10 a.m. Yes, I'll be there. Great. See you then? Bye. Now again, naturally. Hi, dentist office. Emily here. Yes, confirming 10 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be there. Great. Bye. Keep up the excellent work. Now let's do a short routine story about Zoe. Zoe is a college student. She also works part-time at a bookstore. She wakes up at 6:30, eats toast and fruit, and takes the train to class. After her morning lectures, she goes to the bookstore at noon. She helps customers, restocks shelves, and reads books during quiet hours. She finishes at 6 p.m., eats dinner with her roommates, then studies and goes to bed at 10:30. Now, with smoother flow, Zoe studies and works. She wakes early, eats breakfast, and takes the train. After class, she works at the bookstore. She eats with roommates and studies, then sleeps at 10:30. Now questions for shadowing. Who is Zoe? A student. Where does she work? Bookstore. What time does she wake up? 6:30. How does she go to school? Train. When does she work? Noon to 6. Who does she eat with? Roommates. When does she sleep? 10:30. Now short form. Job. Student. Work. Bookstore. Wake. 6:30. Transport. Train. Work time. Noon to 6. Eat. Roommates. Bed. 10:30. Keep repeating, and your fluency will keep growing. Next, we'll practice phrases for going to the doctor. Repeat after me. Good morning. What brings you in today? I've had a sore throat for 3 days. Do you have a fever? Yes, a slight one. Any other symptoms? A headache and some chills. Okay, I'll take your temperature and check your throat. Thank you. Now faster. Morning. What's wrong? Sore throat, 3 days. Fever? Yes, slight. Other symptoms? Headache, chills. I'll check temp and throat. Thanks. Let's try a short story about a man named Omar who works at a hotel. Omar wakes up at 5:45. He makes tea and eats bread and cheese. He walks to the hotel where he works as a front desk clerk. He greets guests, answers phones, and helps with luggage. He speaks English, French, and Arabic. During his break, he drinks coffee and reads the news. He works until 4 p.m., then he goes home, relaxes, and spends time with his kids. Now repeat in smoother flow. Omar wakes up early, eats breakfast, walks to work. He helps hotel guests and speaks 3 languages. He finishes at 4 and goes home to his family. Now quick Q&A. What's Omar's job? Hotel clerk. What time does he wake up? 5:45. What does he eat? Bread and cheese. How does he go to work? Walks. What languages does he speak? English, French, Arabic. What time does he finish? 4 p.m. What does he do after? Relaxes with kids. Now let's move into a scenario asking for information. Repeat after me. Excuse me, I'm looking for the City Museum. It's 2 blocks down, then turn right. Is it far? Not really, just 5 minutes on foot. Great, thanks again. You're welcome. Now with more rhythm. Excuse me, where's the museum? 2 blocks, then right. Far? 5 minutes walking. Thanks. You're welcome. Now let's practice more daily encouragement sentences to shadow. I enjoy learning English. I speak more clearly every day. I don't give up. I make progress with practice. I learn from every mistake. I believe I can do it. I grow with each try. I'm proud of my effort. Let's do them again with more emotion. I love learning. I speak better each day. I keep going. I'm improving. I learn from mistakes. I believe I can do this. I grow every time. I'm proud of myself. Shadowing positive messages like this helps build both your English and your mindset. Now let's do a quick customer service conversation. Hello, welcome. How can I help you? I'd like to return this item. Do you have the receipt? Yes, here it is. Would you like a refund or exchange? A refund, please. Okay, let me process that. Thank you. Now faster. Hi, can I help? Return this. Got receipt? Yes. Refund or exchange? Refund. Okay, done. Thanks. Great job. Let's do one more short routine. This one is about a woman named Amina who teaches kindergarten. Amina wakes up at 6:15. She drinks water, stretches, and eats oatmeal. She rides her bike to school. She welcomes her students and sings the morning song. She teaches letters, numbers, and basic English. She plays games with her students. She eats lunch with other teachers. In the afternoon, she helps students with art and music. At 3 p.m., she says goodbye and cleans the classroom. She bikes home, rests, and prepares lessons for the next day. She eats dinner and sleeps at 9:30. Now smoother flow. Amina teaches young kids. She wakes early, eats oatmeal, and rides to school. She sings, teaches, and plays games. She eats lunch, helps with art, then cleans and goes home. She eats and sleeps at 9:30. Let's do some quick questions about Amina. What does she do? She's a kindergarten teacher. What time does she wake up? 6:15. What does she eat? Oatmeal. How does she go to school? By bike. What does she teach? Letters, numbers, English. What does she do in the afternoon? Art and music. What time does she go home? After 3 p.m., when does she sleep? 9:30. Now repeat with shorter rhythm. Job. Teacher. Wake up. 6:15. Breakfast. Oatmeal transport. Bike teaches basics. Afternoon. Art music. Sleep. 9:30. Now let's shadow phrases to use when meeting new people. Repeat after me. Hi there. What's your name? I'm Mia. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Where are you from? I'm from Morocco. Cool. I've always wanted to visit. How long have you been learning English? For about a year. Your English is really good. Thank you, that means a lot. Let's try faster. Hi, I'm Mia. You? I'm Sarah. Nice. Where are you from? Morocco. Cool. How long you learn English? 1 year. Sounds great. Thanks. Now, let's do a few last encouraging lines to finish this shadowing practice. You're doing amazing. Every word you speak makes you better. Keep going, even when it's hard. You are getting closer to fluency. Your voice matters. Your progress is real. Let's do them again with tone and flow. You're doing great. Every word helps. Keep going. Fluency is near. Your voice matters. Your progress is real. And now, take a deep breath and smile. You just completed a powerful, full-length English shadowing session. Together, we practiced daily life vocabulary, useful questions, short dialogues, stories with emotion and speed, and real natural phrases. Your brain and voice worked together in every moment. You listened, you repeated, and you grew. That's the secret of shadowing and the path to fluency. Remember, you don't need to be perfect, just consistent. A little practice every day is all it takes. Thank you so much for learning with me today. I'm Natasha, and I'm here for you every step of the way. If you liked this session, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, English in Minutes, and click the bell icon so you'll never miss a new video. You're amazing. Keep going, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. See you in the next one. Bye for now.